If you're like me, then you probably grew up being taught to save money. It's a good habit to learn at an early age as it helps to instill discipline and the art of working towards goals. But can you become rich through saving money? The short answer is no. Welcome to the Eighth Wonder, a channel dedicated to making compound interest your best interest. When one saves money, they usually do so with a goal in mind. When you are young, it's probably for some new thing that you would like but probably won't get if you ask your parents for money in order to get it. For an adult, it might be a big thing that you'd like to get or do sometime in the near future. Whatever the case may be, saving can get you to that goal. But what happens once you get the desired amount of money that you've been saving towards? You spend the money, and then in most cases, you are left to that thing which brings you joy for a little while before you start thinking about another thing that you'd like to have. So you start saving again. This kind of approach is very tedious and can lead to a number of bad financial decisions, like taking out debt in order to get to the desired amount quicker. On top of that, when you start factoring in things like inflation, you realize that your money will most likely lose buying power while the price of the thing you want keeps going up. So far, it doesn't sound like saving is much good, right? But here's an important thing to understand about saving. It can be a good means towards a cause, but it cannot be the end-all be-all. What do I mean by that? Well, simply put, saving should be a means towards investing. A lot of people confuse the two, but they are not the same thing. Saving is the act of setting money aside for future use, while investing involves putting money into assets with the expectation of earning a return. Both saving and investing are great ways to build wealth and are both needed in order for you to make it. Here's an example of how all this comes together. You are advised to have an emergency fund of about 3 to 6 months worth of expenses in a high interest rate savings account. By so doing, you insulate yourself against any bad thing that can come your way unexpectedly and have some serious financial implications. You will have money saved up, which is liquid, so you can immediately access it and solve your problems. The reason for it being 3 to 6 months is that the value of the money decreases over time due to inflation. Keeping too much money in an emergency savings account means that your money is losing value and not keeping up with the cost of living. In most cases, interest rates that are given on savings account are quite small, which means that they are inferior to the rate of inflation. Account fees should also be taken into account as they are charged on the same amount of money that you are saving. On the other hand, you have investing, which comes with a number of options that you can take which can help you earn a great return. The most basic of them all being a diversified index like the S&P 500, which if you invest in consistently, has proven that over the long term will yield positive results. When you invest, you are putting your money to work so that it can generate more money for you. You can eventually live off the dividends you get from your investment without ever having to touch the principal amount and without having to add any more money. This is something that would obviously take a bit of time to get to, but is very achievable with investing and not so much with saving. Now, with that being said, we need to look at a few misconceptions that people have when it comes to saving and investing. Number one is the belief that saving or investing small amounts of money is not worth the effort. Many people believe that saving small amounts of money is not worth the effort, but this simply isn't true. For an example, if you save 100 Rand per month, after 5 years, you would have saved 6,000 Rand. This is a significant amount of money that can be used for an emergency fund or to start investing. So don't let the small numbers fool you. Every little bit counts. With the power of compound interest, the little you start with now can grow substantially, especially when you are constantly adding to it. The investment route, however, is more favorable. Number two is the belief that one should not save until they are earning a higher income. The truth is, the earlier you start saving, the more time your money has to grow. If you start saving 50 Rand per month at the age of 25, after 40 years, you will have saved over 60,000 Rand. If you wait until you're 35 to start saving, you will have saved half as much after 40 years. The key is to start as early as possible and to be consistent. By investing the same amount in the S&P 500 and reinvesting dividends, your returns will be quite significant. Number three is the belief that only the wealthy can afford to save and invest. With the availability of low-cost investment options, Anyone can begin saving and investing regardless of their income level. It's never too early or too late to start, and every little bit counts. These days, you can do fractional investments, which means that if you are buying shares and you don't have the amount to buy one full share, you can still buy it over time, piece by piece. You will in the meantime have some skin in the game, and you will get to enjoy the same benefits as when you have one full share. In conclusion, saving is an important aspect of personal finance, but it needs to be paired with a few other strategies in order for one to see real returns. There are many misconceptions that can lead to poor financial decisions, but understanding the truth behind these misconceptions and developing a sound and informed savings and investment strategy can help you achieve financial security and wealth over the long term. To learn more personal finance and investment tips and tricks, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so you stay informed every time a new video is available. Thanks for watching. Hope you found value in this video. If you did, please leave a like on the video and share it with a friend. Also, leave a comment below and let me know which misconception you've subscribed to in your life and what helped you change it. Hope to see you on the next video, but until then, stay invested.